Good evening, fish people. Kenny E with Danikin Aquatics. Anyway, I'm coming from the lower makeshift fish room. We have this tank that we just covered in Anubias and a couple other. I think she's got Red Star Luigi in here and Anubias Nano, a couple other different types of Anubias in here as well. But anyway, we got these up at the AGA. These are the Peacock Gudgeons. Really cool fish. I didn't like them in that tank upstairs. I was having a hard time catching those Kyoga flameback babies. And rather than stress everybody out, I decided I'd just give these guys a tank of their own. I'd like to see if we can get them breeding here. Anyway, cool little fish. They love their new surroundings. Lots of plants in here and whatnot. They seem to be enjoying the tank already. So yeah, they got their new home, their permanent home now. These guys don't get very big. They're still a little stretched. They just got put in here about an hour ago. And in case you're wondering, I did use sponges in here and a couple other things. So I've already established a good little bacteria bed in here. And with the plants too, they'll keep nitrite and whatnot to a minimum here. Yeah, these guys aren't nearly as colored up as they could be, but like I said, they're still getting adjusted to their new home. They should enjoy this. This is one of my wife. He just loves plants. The only thing I wish we would have taken the time and done is probably spray painted the back of these tanks blue or black or something, but hey, it's not the end of the world. We got solid white walls in here, so it at least gives us a little background. Well, like I said, as you can see, these guys seem to be quite happy in their new surroundings. I don't think I'm going to keep anything else in here with them either. I'm just going to let them do their thing. Pretty chill fish. Get another one just to relax too. But that's that tank. Nice little 20-gallon long. And we also did this one here. And again, my wife's real good about marking stuff. She's funny that way. But she's doing it right now because she's trying to get me to learn plants. So anyway, I'm trying to figure some of them out anyway. But as you can see, it's gorgeous. Not quite sure what we're going to put for fish in here yet. She does have one of these 3 tanks, I'm sure is, excuse me, 4 tanks is going to end up being. She wants some Blue Dream shrimp from L.R. Brett's. So I'm pretty sure one of these tanks is going to end up having those shrimp in them eventually. It takes a while. You have to really establish a tank before you start adding shrimp. And we're going to start getting a couple other tanks. We've got to get some bigger tanks set up. The Black Nasty's ready to be moved into a bigger tank now. And I've got my Dragon Blood males up there in one of the 55s. That's where I would like that Black Nasty to go for now. So I got to figure out what to do with them. I can't put them in the one Gras tank because they were getting into it with everybody. So I got to figure out where the heck I'm going to put those guys. Anyway, this was another like I said, every one of these plants that we've got in here in these lower tanks all came from the Aquatic Gardeners Association up in Seattle, and then the Greater Portland Aquarium Society meeting this past Sunday. I also picked up a sailfin pleco, and what else did I get from that this last time? Oh, a couple, 3 or 4 more of those Honduran red points. So I'm pretty stoked about that. So I think I'm up to 7 or 8 of those red points. Ooh, you know that, I got those dwarf pike cichlids. I bet you would love this tank. That's probably what I should put in here, is those dwarf pikes. Drop a comment down below, guys. Let me know what you think we should put in here. I've got plenty of choices, or, you know, it's always fun to put something new too. But anyway, that's this tank. That's a 20 high. And then behind me here we have another one. In this tank she's got more assorted plants in. I couldn't tell you what they all are, but we got this willow hydra, I think is what that is. Man, that stuff is cool. I mean, this is real plants, man, not no fake. Look at the greens in this. It's really cool stuff. And then she's got, again, all the base plants here too, so I'm anxious to see how this tank turns out. Then she's got this ginormous log we got. She covered it in some, I'm not sure if that's Christmas moss, or she had like six different types of mosses she bought, so I couldn't begin to tell you what kind that is. She's got the plants marked, but she forgot to mark the, got a couple swords in here. Yeah, it's really cool. Sagittarius sublullate. I think that's what that means. Sagittarius sublullate. Anyway. When we were up at the AGA up in Seattle too, my daughter has a friend that's been avidly watching our channel. I was able to meet Kevin Montgomery. He was a real cool kid. Has a few tanks at his house. And Kevin, if you're listening, man, it was great to meet you, dude. Anyway. Nice kid. But yeah, guys, this was the couple of the tanks we filled to the rim with plants. Had to set up more tanks just to put up with the plants. We did get at the last Aquarium Society meeting too, we got a nice little colony of Daphne, or Daffy or whatever. Daphne, I think they're called. But anyway, my wife's upstairs right now building a tub for them. So we're hoping to have a never-ending supply of those for our fry when we have them. And then she's been using some of them for these axolotl babies she's got. But this tank's, I can't wait. This one, if you can see, I'm going to try to get something that likes a little bit more current with the plant. But look at how much current we got in here. This is just a little bitty 10 gallon, so I need to get something reasonably to stay somewhat small here. Can't put a beta in here because of that current. I don't think he'd enjoy that much. So I might look at some of those little nano catfish. Might even I could probably put some Corys in here too. They probably dig it. But yeah, I'm really liking this tank. But anyway, guys, that's all I got for tonight. Love your fish. You guys have a great night. Again, this is Kenny with Daniken Aquatics. Y'all have an awesome one. Night.